Hi. I'm trying to clear out the captions before I get us off to the starting scene screen. There we go. And here we
Anything in
are.
particular?
We did it.
We did it. We did it. We're here.
Nick's only embarrassed because we were talking about yaoi hands, so...
Yeah, just to clarify, that's
Yeah.
what Nick didn't want you to hear.
Yeah, that's what Nick was trying to clear out, so we're just putting it back
Yeah,
there.
you know what? They're right. That is exactly what was happening. So here all the secrets are out. Cards on the table.
Yeah, they are. Cards on the table. Cringe is dead. Let's do this.
Yep. Cringe is dead. Let's play D&D.
Yeah.
Nah, I have to do the whole intro thing first.
Okay.
Welcome to a low energy Hellions, guys.
Is this low energy?
Low
Is that what
energy?
this is?
Yeah, I was like,
I am definitely bringing my low energy self to D&D today. So, expect a very contrary DM. You're watching Going Critical. It's Monday night, and that means that I get to terrorize some teenagers with Hellions of Carnocht. We are a actual play theater of the mind D&D 5e stream. So please do not be alarmed if none of our backgrounds change and no cameras flash up. That's not a thing we do here. We have pretty artwork, and sometimes there are NPCs. The rest of it's on you, I guess. I would also, before we jump into full introductions and the show, like to just say this is a mature stream and is probably not great for small ears.
Big ears, though. We're all great.
Yeah, big ears are absolutely fine, and like medium ears, like I can debate that. But yeah, we swear a lot and deal with some adult content issues. There is probably a mature warning thing up in the stream right now because Nick and Ned do their jobs very well. And on top of that, I don't know.
Do I do my
I'm
job?
Just accept the compliment.
Thank
Just
you.
accept it and move on.
That being said, we are a safety stream at home where we are playing. We practice safe streaming, and we encourage you guys to do the same. If you come across anything in the show that makes you uncomfortable or is particularly triggering, please don't feel obliged to stick around and stick it out for the rest of the scene. Feel free to take a moment, do whatever you need to do. We have a Discord if you would like to bring anything that happens in session to our attention. It's also just a really good place, chill place to hang out. There's good people in there who talk about good things and post a lot of very funny memes that I've been laughing at most of the day. With all of that being said, hi, I am your DM, Jess Taylor, and I am joined by an absolutely fantastic cast who will now proceed to introduce themselves in an orderly manner.
Hi, my name's Emily. I play Xanth. He's a changeling warlock. Oh, we're all fancy. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
we're
That's so
fancy.
cute. Xanth is a changeling warlock sorcerer who should not have inspiration right now, just so you know it.
Oh, should he not? Okay.
No, I used it. I'm an artist. You can find me at Emily Pearson Art on Instagram and Twitter. We're doing fun facts about our characters this week. Is who is our character most, I guess, relate to, the most similar to in the game? So for Xanth, I would say he is most similar to Hans, who is a NB Chaos child, and maybe puts bleach in our. I can't fucking talk today. Bleach in our alcohol, and also
Look,
is our RA.
Hans only did that once.
That we know of.
Wins.
Yeah.
once at all is kind of bad. Like,
Yeah,
not great.
like it doesn't make it better.
I would believe that he would do it again. So I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, same. Retweet.
Yeah,
Yep.
we all agree. Would poison us on purpose
Retweet.
again.
We don't actually know where the bleach ended up because he took it and hid it. So I
Probably
truly
somewhere in his stomach, I would assume.
I did tell you it was just the spicy seasoning. It's the spicy sauce.
No.
Yeah, because he just is immune to poison, and we tried to convince him to use like sriracha instead.
To which we are 10 minutes into this stream, and if that, and I have to turn around and say, please don't do anything that happens in the stream at home. There we
Don't-
go.
Don't drink bleach, please. It's not.
Yeah,
It
no.
will not end up well. This is a fantasy game.
Is it my turn to introduce myself?
Yarp.
Hi, I'm Ned. I am a comics writer and artist. You can find me on the internet as @Ned. Excuse me. You can't find me at Ned. Excuse me. It's at Ned Lazarus Wolf on Instagram and Twitter. And I play Monty, who is our rogue / druid. Monty is a sweet, dumb lad who is in over his head. And for fun fact, the character that Monty relates to most is Mittens the cat.
Aw.
And I would like to point out the don't drink poisonous substances from Mighty Deacon that I guess alcohol itself counts as a poisonous substance. So I guess don't drink in
That's
wild shape
true.
in Monty's case.
I love that out of the entire cast, you chose the cat.
Yeah. I mean,
Listen,
he may be a god, so it's fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it might
still
be a
not
god.
not convinced
Just
that
a
that
little
cat
god.
is- Yeah, just a bit of a god.
As a treat.
who do you think Monty would relate to though? It's like he's been turning into a cat. He's gonna relate to the cat.
That's a good point.
Oh god. Oh, it's me. Hi, I'm Danny. You can find me on Twitter at Bushlane. I play Yenna. She's a little gnome-shaped tiefling. She's a wizard / barbarian, because that's a good combo of things. She most relates. She probably thinks that she most is like Xanth, and it's like, we're very similar. We just go in opposite directions, but same vibes. The lanky, too blunt.
That's why we both relate to the same character in FMA.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No. We're not starting this behind the scenes conversation back up again.
So, who are all of us in Full Metal Alchemist?
Oh my god. This is my fault. I started this problem. Now I've got to live with it. Okay.
Ed, by the way.
Yeah, it's Ed.
I'm Dodger, and I play Yuli. Yuli is a halfling wizard / rogue, and I think that she sees a lot of herself in Fury, the like just nervous energy of wanting to help and wanting to be involved, but also not wanting to like push boundaries. And like I think sometimes when Fury does things, she's like, "Oh my god, that's me. I do that."
Yuri ever finds this out, tea parties will happen.
Adorable.
Oh,
That would be fun though. That would be cute.
It'd be so cute.
so cute.
Don't encourage me. I will do it.
I'm going to
Adorable.
encourage you.
All of us want this.
Yeah. You could just leave us alone and let us have tea parties. It would be great.
Yeah, we could have nice times. One whole
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Full 24 hours, nothing bad happens.
It wouldn't be Hellions though.
That's true. It wouldn't be Hellions.
In fairness, we would probably find something bad to happen.
We would
that's
make
the
it bad
thing.
ourselves.
Yeah, we've tried to have one full day and the world ended. A couple times actually.
Keeps happening
my
to us.
God.
It keeps happening. Yeah. And hello, I guess it's my turn. I am Nick, aka Nick Terhorst or Nick Tattoos on the internet, and I play Tink, who is our high elf artificer cleric. Yes, our healer is primarily an artificer, and yes, it is a problem. And he has done nothing wrong, never, even once in his life. And I think the character Tink relates most to is 100% Balthazar. Balthazar is just him in about a few centuries. So it's a problem, really.
If Balthazar ever finds this out, there will not be tea parties. There will just be a lot of sighing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay, Tank. You're welcome to come to the tea party that I will inevitably crash in the shape of a
Yeah.
cat. Because
Perfect.
tea parties are always better when there are cats.
God, that's so true.
Oh,
Until they start dipping their paws into the tea.
Oh, those motherfuckers.
Anyway, on the subject of cat cafes, I miss going to cat cafe.
Are we going to a cat cafe in this episode?
Guys, we could make a
Look.
cat cafe.
Oh, let's make a cat
Oh my
cafe
God.
episode.
No.
Let's do
No.
it.
The
Oh,
forget
I'm
a
not
Muley's
What if
first
Monty's
date.
secret world is just a cat cafe when he uses his stone?
Can it be?
Val,
No.
can you figure out the economy of cat cafes with us for us within like the next 20 minutes, please?
Yeah, I really need one so Yet I can take Yuli on a date.
Yes.
I can say this right now. There can totally be like a magical cat cafe in Carnocht. Like,
Perfect.
Okay.
done. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's yours.
Wow. Just throwing in a Stevie Wonder quote there.
Before I dive into our last time, does anybody have any announcements this week?
I have an announcement for once.
Oh,
And it's not a joke announcement. I just remembered that I'm going to be tabling at my first convention in 3 years. I will be at SPX in Bethesda, Maryland from September 17th to 18th. I will be selling art and I will be selling comics. And if I get my shit together, there will be new comics. And if I don't get my shit together, I will personally scratch up and deface all of my books for people because they have my very dead name on them.
Oh no.
beautiful. We need to get you the funds to reprint those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
And
anybody else? Yeah.
we as a channel have some announcements. I've got a little command right here, but we have some open casting calls right now.
We
Um,
do have
Yeah.
open casting calls. We're casting for some
Yes.
of our Halloween shows right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, so if you would
Yeah.
like to be in some spooky and fun games, I think some are more spooky and some are more fun, judging by the systems in place. There is a Call of Cthulhu game that's called Farewell Yellow House that is open until the end of the week, until the 26th. And there's going to be a Monster Hearts game. Oh, and it's being DM'd by one of the players. I believe their name is Josephine. Yeah, Scary Dog Friend. From our Thursday game, Reckoning, is going to be DMing that one for us, which is really exciting. And we have a Monster Hearts 2 one-shot happening as well, and that's due September 1st, and that's going to be DM'd, I believe, by the lovely Fabs. I believe. Not quite sure.
I feel like
Yes.
Fabs wouldn't pass up on a Monster Hearts game.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, like I
Absolutely.
feel like it's Fabs in my heart. It doesn't
It is
say on the
definitely
casting
Fabs.
call, but like I feel it in my heart that that's the truth.
It takes place in New Jersey. It's Stabs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, if anyone wants more details or like knows someone who might be interested or just wants to like hit a retweet, there are 2 tweets right there that you can take a look at and share. Yeah.
Thank you
That's
for
my
posting
announcement.
those.
Yee.
Yeah.
Do you not also have the announcement that you've got some Flash available for anybody who's in the Toronto area?
I mean, sure. I'm mostly booked, barring cancellations right now. So if
Okay,
you're in the
all right.
Toronto area and you're following me on Instagram, I have had some cancellations this week. Hit me up. But otherwise, uh, yeah, things are good.
In which case, last time on Hellions of Carnocht, the Hellions went to a ball. On the way,
Finally,
Belial and Ilya have a serious conversation about time loops, overheard by Monty the cat, and the kids settled in for an evening of fun, dancing, eating, gaming, stealing. Maybe something that could be termed as vague terrorism.
What?
That's harsh.
I don't know. There were plans. There were plans made, and chaos was to be had.
I just go where Hex tells me to go.
Oh no.
Yeah, that might be the problem.
Yeah.
You
Looking like
smart,
a
smart
future
child.
henchman.
And while they were enjoying the atmosphere and soaking up the chaos, the lights went. We rejoin our group as the darkness settles through the Great Hall. And it takes a moment, like the silence and shock, before the panicked whispering starts. Someone across the room lets out a cry, another person a little further along starts panically trying to push their way out of the room. You can hear the oof and clang of them just pushing people out of the way. And I gotta get out! I gotta get out! And that is the signal for the panic to spread. People start to cry. People start to murmur. People start to. What are you doing?
Has
I
As a
anything
have
group, you're spread throughout the room.
has anything beyond the lights going out happened?
um. Can those of us who have dark vision see anything, or is it magic?
It is a pervasive magical darkness.
Okay,
Boo.
cool.
Ooh.
Uh Tink is like uh gripping on Belial's arm and fucking just shaking like a leaf.
Yeah, Monty has grabbed onto Lawrence's hand
Yeah.
and was just like,
I'm trying to remember. Yuli, Yenna, and Hyunwoo, were we still under the table or had we come out?
We were just coming out from under the table, I
You were
think.
just coming out from under the table, laden with
"Hey, go
arms full of
back under the
food for
table."
Hyunwoo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the
Yeah.
table at?
Yeah. I mean, I think Yenna would actually be down for that because the last time the lights went out, bad stuff happened and she almost died.
Yeah, I was just
Like,
gonna say, I think the second that happens, if the table was still next to us, Yuli would kind of tug on both of them and be like, back under the table, back under the table, back under the table.
yeah, no, Yenna definitely goes.
Hyunwoo kind of hesitates for a moment before going, "No, yeah, that's probably a good plan," and goes under the table with you. Make sure that the curtain is down so that even if anybody could see, no one could see under the table. Xanth, what are you doing?
How aware am I of this situation right now?
You and Hex had just made your way back inside.
Oh, cool. Um, you just can't see anything. It's super dark.
You cannot see through the magical darkness. No, your dark vision doesn't work.
Okay.
He doesn't have dark vision.
He
He
doesn't have
doesn't.
dark vision, but if he did, it wouldn't work.
I love how happy you are to remind me that I don't have dark vision then.
He doesn't
Every
have dark
time.
vision.
When the moment that you say everything goes dark and everybody's like, I have dark vision, you get very excited when people don't.
Yeah. Look, I can change it to other people. It's a fair trade. Um, yeah, he's gonna kind of pull Hex out of the doorway. Just, Can you? This is really bad. Can you stay here and then I can come back, or you could just go back and I can meet you at the dorms. But can you just just don't go in there?
Hex kind of looks at you for a second, arms laden down with like the smoke bombs and the other things that you've stolen
Amazing.
from the wizarding rooms
Yep.
and the sorcery store cupboard, and just kind of blinks up at you with Cheese at her side, your little corgi. Are you just asking me to stay out of this situation? Because that doesn't seem, I don't, that doesn't seem right.
It's this is this is really bad. I know what this is, and I don't. People might. My friends almost died the last time this happened. I don't really want that to happen.
Wait, well, wait, are you, someone just turned off the light. We can just turn the lights back on. And you see
No,
she's trying to get to the front door.
no, no, the hex. Let's not do this.
So you're telling me that that isn't just something that we can fix real super easy.
No, it's there's probably like a basilisk in there that's gonna turn everyone to stone. It's not good.
That seems like a bit of an escalation. That's the word. Are you sure you're not catastrophizing?
Yes, I promise.
Are you sure? Because I can tell you now, basilisks are pretty kind of rare.
Yeah, I know, but it's bad guy, bad news. It's literally this has happened before. That's all I can say.
Xanth, I would like you to roll perception.
Perception?
Yep.
Oh. We all know I'm really good at that. Okay, okay. 13.
With a 13, as Hex is talking, you hear the faintest whistle through the air.
Okay.
You
What
have 2 seconds for a reaction.
what does it sound like? If I do I does it sound like anything familiar to me or is it just a random whistle?
The the closest thing that it would sound like is something traveling through the air.
Okay. I'm I don't know if Santa's so smart, but I'm gonna grab Hex and move like 5 to 10 feet to the left.
All right, I would like you to roll a dex save for me.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna use something. Hold on.
You got anything left, bud?
Oh,
No,
We
I only
are
used
so
I only
early
used
in this
one.
game, and I love it when I hear the panic in your voice within the first like
Oh my
five
god, that
minutes of the
was so
game.
much worse. No, 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 wait, wait, wait. Do I have to use a new roll if I use luck?
Yeah,
God damn it. Okay, it's a 6.
at least I believe you do. Hang on, let me just double check.
Wait, can I use Ties of Chaos on top of it? Because I would like to, if that's a possibility.
I will let you use Tides of Chaos on top of it if you want to.
Okay,
I do
third
think that
roll.
they
Let's
stack.
go. For 18.
Oh, I've just checked as well for lucky. You can pick whichever roll you would like.
But can I use Ties of Chaos as well, or can I only use Lucky on one turn? Because both the rolls were kind of bad.
I'll let you use Tides of Chaos if you want to
Okay.
keep your Tides of Chaos roll.
Okay, let me roll for much. I'm good. So it's 18 for the save.
An 18.
Mm-hmm.
With an 18, you just manage to get out of the way as you see a dart fly through the air, and it catches just the edge of Hex's hair as you yank her out of the way and buries itself in the wood of the door.
Yeah, this is not good.
It is immediately followed by copious swearing that appears to be coming from a tree.
A tree?
From outside?
Please explain.
A tree from inside.
A tree from outside.
Okay, so there's swearing coming
You
from
had
a tree
pulled,
far
yeah, the
away.
Great Hall is immediately opens out onto a courtyard where there are trees, if you remember.
Is the tree too far away? Do I see anyone in it?
Roll me perception.
Oh, good. That's a natural one.
Oh my god.
You do not see anyone in it. Um, I will just say, and apologies for the interruption of the stream play at the moment. It looks as though we're having a small technical problem with our chat rewards.
Oh,
I believe they haven't been rolled over, so please bear with us a
I'll
second.
do that. You can keep going. I'll just.
Okay. Sorry, just thought I'd bring that to our attention. And apologies to those of you in chat who were just attempting to use the inspiration
It's
option.
okay. I'm alive. I have like fucking so much reroll shit. Don't worry about me.
So, Xanth, your perception was a 1. You don't see anybody in any of the trees.
Okay.
Hex at this point is clinging to your arm and kind of using you as a shield.
Okay. I was about to say that's really cute until it's not. Um Yeah, can just maybe just go back and I'll meet you at your dorm later if that's okay. I don't think this is.
I mean, you're telling me to do that, but like going back to the dorms means going by the trees that just attempted to shoot us.
What if I turn you invisible?
I forgot that you could do that even though you did it like 5 seconds ago.
I
Hit
also
me.
know that you can do it, but you specifically want me to do it instead, but I that's fine.
Well, you hit me, I hit you.
What?
Then we'll
No,
both be invisible again.
okay. Um, sure. He turns her invisible.
And she just kind of smacks his forehead and gives you invisibility.
Okay, cool. Um, I I don't know. I can't see you, but I'm really hoping you're gonna actually go back.
Oh, no. Yeah, totally. Totally going back. Going back right now.
Can I roll? Can I roll an insight check?
Go for it.
Ooh, 19.
With a 19, you know that she has absolutely no intention of going back at all.
Uh, is- what if what if I give you some drugs if you go back? If I come back with drugs, will you go back now?
Xanth, you feel 2 hands either side of your face. They kind of like pat for a second just to make sure that they've got your face. Before she like holds you still.
I'm not going back if you're planning to do some stupid shit, and you cannot bribe me on this count. Got it, cute shit?
Okay. Please don't get killed. I don't know if that's a just please stay alive.
You feel like the barest dunk of a little headbutt.
It's so cute. Okay,
Got it,
yeah.
hotshot. Let's do this.
he's gonna go into the darkness.
As you step into the all-consuming dark, I would like you to roll perception one last time.
No.
You can't just say no. What did you get?
Got a 5.
Yeah, no, okay, no. The force of the weave that has made this darkness presses in on you from every direction until you and Hex are swallowed whole by it. You hear the tiniest pat 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 clack 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 of Cheese's paws on the flagstones
I'm
as
gonna
the corgi follows you.
I'm gonna make sure I grab on to Hex's hand so I don't lose her. Just platonically, you know.
Bold of you to assume that she doesn't already have her hand down your back pocket, mate. Like
Oh my
she
god.
she's clinging.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna try to stick around the edges of the room, but he's gonna go further in.
Okay. Yenna, Yuli,
Mm.
Mhm.
you have a small fort under a table with one ally.
Yeah.
And while you are sat there and hear the resulting panic that seems to be spreading throughout the room, I would like you to roll perception.
Both of us.
Okay.
Yes, please.
14.
3.
3. Okay. Yenna?
14.
Yuli, all that you can hear are the nearby footsteps and the panicked breathing and muttering of the people around you. Yenna, below that refrain of fear, you hear a set of steady, calm footsteps and the quietest hint of what sounds like scales on stone.
Oh, no. Yeah, Yenna is going to reach out and basically like grab probably Yuli's wrist and like it like really hard, like painfully hard, and be like, I can hear it. I can hear Basilisk.
I'll try to listen closely.
Now that it's been pointed out to you, you know exactly what to listen for. And Yuli, it turns your blood to ice. You have both faced off against a basilisk before to
Mm,
devastating degree. This is that sound again.
okay.
Yeah, Yenna is like trembling all over and is like on the verge of crying.
I'll squeeze her hand. What are the sorry, remind me, this is in the notes that I lost. Remind me again what the 2 items were that I got in my room. There was one that let me hear through walls, or
You mean the devices that were left in your
yes.
interdimensional room?
Yeah,
Yes, there was
sorry.
one that was specifically designed for listening through walls that was a machine. And there was
Mhm.
another for recording.
Okay. Hmm. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I have anything. We can't see. That's the hard part.
Yeah, I don't have like really good stuff besides possibly putting haste on all of us to get the fuck out.
Mm. But even then, like, where would we run?
I know.
We can't like see the exit.
She has not enough utility spells to be useful here. She can fight.
Um,
That's it.
I think yeah, I'll take out the rock, I think, for Roxap and be like, we can hear the basilisk. Try to say it as quietly as I can.
You all hear through the sending stones, through Roxab, Yuli's warning.
Can I try something really quick? I don't know if this will work.
Go for it.
I'd like to try dispel magic. Maybe at a higher level. Let me see. No, just at third level because I don't have any higher than that.
Okay. Dispel magic. Roll a history check for me first.
Okay. Natural one.
Okay, dispel magic it is.
Yep. All right.
So you cast the weave out into the darkness that surrounds you right now, hoping to pull it apart. And little by little, almost as though ink dropped in water, the darkness sinks and fades and just becomes a normal darkness. Not impassable, not all consuming.
I still can't see.
You still can't see.
Yeah.
I will say, because you cannot see in normal darkness, you don't know if the magical darkness is lifted at this point.
Okay.
But we can
I
see now,
I
right?
can see.
All of those with dark vision, you can now see.
Thank God.
Not
Yeah.
me, not this guy, Dabs.
Okay, but that's
Uh-oh.
something. Okay, so wait, so if I'm just like out and about, I can just see the basilisk now, correct? And Xander, I
Roll
assume.
perception.
Also gonna roll perception.
Oh God, I I read my dice wrong, and I was like, "You motherfucker!" It's a 23.
I have 14.
Monty, you cannot see the basilisk, and you cannot see who you assume would be leading it, which would be Xander, Xanth's brother. You do see the familiar outline of a woman in the crowd.
Okay.
One who had taken special steps to give Xanth the message last time Xander had appeared. Tink, you see something a little bit terrifying. Xander is part of the crowd, almost lost in the myriad of bodies as he slowly makes his way to the main stage. And behind him, weaving through the crowd, is a procession of 3 large snakes. As people scream to move away from them, the panic spreading in a much more immediate fashion now as people start to run. No one at this point has been turned into stone.
Okay. I think he's just going to try and like point out to Belial what's happening without saying anything or drawing attention. Are they walking away from us or towards us? Important question.
To- Towards you. You are kind of towards the front of the hall, and they are headed in that direction.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna like point it out and just be like, we need to go.
The moment that you point out the snakes and the figure of Xander, Belial starts dragging you towards the outskirts of the room.
He will be dragged. He's not being dragged. He's coming along very willingly.
Monty, what are you doing with the information that you have just gleaned?
Overhearing that there's a basilisk, that there is a basilisk, and I have seen Xanth's sister. I am going to um, uh, uh, grab Lawrence's hand and try to lead him over to uh, like to where the familiar outline is. The woman, because I'm not letting this guy go.
You feel that Lawrence kind of tightens his hold against your hand, threading your fingers together and giving what he hopes is a reassuring squeeze. But very resolutely follows you as you make a beeline towards the familiar woman.
I do think Tink will also like get on the sending stone as he's being dragged away and just be like, three. There's three of them. There's not just one.
Monty, you hear this as you approach her. She does not appear to have seen you, but if you would like to get within a certain range, you would have to roll stealth if you wish to remain unseen.
I'm going to roll stealth. Yeah.
Okay, and I shall roll for Lawrence.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
My stealth is a 27.
Lawrence rolled a 2.
Oh no.
I will say if you're attempting to assist Lawrence, I will average out those 2 rolls instead of
Yes,
inflicting
I
terrible
will.
stealth upon you.
I will urge those out. I'm assisting him.
Okay. In which case, you manage to get quite close, within about 2 meters, before you see she starts to look around almost suspiciously. The people around her haven't started to panic yet. And she seems to hold up some magical device to her mouth and speaks into it incredibly quietly. If you would like to listen in, I would like you to roll a perception.
Rolling perception. I'm just doing math real quick. That is an 18.
With an 18, you hear her mutter, "Boss, someone lifted the darkness. On top of that, we haven't seen hide nor hair of Xanth. He was supposed to be here by now. There's not been a key delivery."
Me
You hear all of
to
that, Monty.
yes. I hear all of that, and I am going to um, kind of lead. I will lead Lawrence away from what's going on, like because now that I've heard that they're looking for Xanth, um, I will like get out of the way so that I can get on the sending stones and say to Xanth to get the fuck out.
That's all you tell me?
No, I'm not like they're Xanth, uh, they're looking for you. Get
What do you mean
like
looking for What do you
I
mean
mean,
looking for me?
I mean, your brother and his right hand woman are looking for you, and something about a key drop. Get out, please.
Do I know? Does key drop ring any bells for me or no?
You are not familiar at all with what a key drop would mean.
Okay.
At least not in this context. When it
Okay.
comes to heists that your brother has done in the past, you've been involved to a certain extent, but you've generally been kept out of stuff.
Hmm.
You know that generally, um, in that context, a key drop is usually when they've had someone on the inside who has gone to collect keys before they
Okay.
appear for the rest of the heist.
Okay.
This is usually specifically useful when they are after highly guarded items.
Xantha's just gonna talk quietly back to Monty in the sunny sun. I I feel like maybe I should go talk to him.
I feel like you should get out of here.
I feel like they're gonna kill people if I don't go talk to him.
I mean, I think regardless they're gonna kill people, but I I don't want you to be one of them.
I I feel like I have maybe the best chance of maybe not dying from talking to him if I had to guess, but I don't really know how things are going this time around. So I think I think it could be a good idea.
Is this over the sending stone?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Um, I think Tink will just kind of chime in and say like they haven't done anything yet. Xanth might be right.
So you have to be careful.
I'll try. Yeah, he's gonna I guess he's gonna drop invisibility, and I don't know if it would be best for them to change back to blue hair or not. Uh, I think they're just gonna stay the way they are. And after drops invisibility, just kind of like, do you gets back on the walkie-talkie? Do you know where he is?
Do we still hear him like basically next to us?
Yeah.
He's I'll try to describe where we are in the room.
Okay. Um, I mean it's dark. I can cast dancing lights, but I don't know if I know that the magical darkness has gone away yet.
Is that a thing that you said out loud?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or just to Xanth?
this was a DM question,
Oh,
but
okay.
Oh,
If you said it
you
out
still
loud, we
don't know
can
whether the
like
magical
it
darkness
down.
has gone away.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
you cannot see. So to you, the darkness is the same.
Okay. Yeah, guys, I can't see anything. I don't.
Then turn on a light. Tink doesn't know you're the one that dropped the darkness, okay?
Xantha's gonna try to glare at Tink over the sunny suns.
Think you hear a very menacing silence.
Good, 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 good.
and they'll cast dancing lights. Yeah.
The moment that you cast dancing lights in this room full of general darkness, the air around you lights up, lighting up panicked faces, lighting up people who are running for the door, pushing against each other, shoving. And the moment that the light sparks above the heads of those people, you see that you have drawn the attention of 3 snakes who are
Cool.
much bigger than average.
Average snakes or average scary snakes?
Average scary snakes.
Alright,
um,
I
you
just want to make it
do
clear that I converted some of my sorcery points in case we get into combat.
okay. Um, you do have the opportunity to roll perception.
Okay.
With the dancing lights, can we, if we leaned down, could we now see like under the
Yes,
tablecloth?
there is like the faintest outline of silver gray, I suppose, beneath the tablecloth.
I got
The lights
a
aren't
6.
especially bright, but you got a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll perception as well to see if I can see the snakes with the dancing light?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, I dropped my dice. Like rolled off the table. That is a natural 20 plus 3. That is a 23.
Yeah, there are 3 big ass snakes. You can definitely see them. You can also
Mhm.
see that Xander is now sitting on a table on the top stage at the other end of the room.
Um, I'm going to just whisper to Lawrence and just say get like get out, just try to. They're basilisks. Try to get to safety. I'll meet you outside. And with that, I am going to go over to go over to the snakes, and I'm going to try to speak with them.
Monty, before you attempt to speak with them, I will say the closer that you get to the snakes,
Mm-hmm.
you notice that there is a strange contraption that appears to have been fitted to their heads
Mm-hmm.
that appears to, one, keep their mouths shut, apart from the faint flicker of their tongue every few seconds as they scent the air, and 2, keeps them blind. There is an attachment over their eyes that does not allow them to see.
Oh, babies.
They're not babies. They almost killed Yetta.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't that also mean that they can't do anything until that's taken
There's
off?
no bad Pokemon, only good bad Pokemon trainers, dude.
Xander's a horrible Pokemon trainer.
Xander is a horrible
He's
Pokemon
the
Yeah,
trainer.
worst.
yeah.
He has 2 rockets.
Xander is Gary Oak.
No, he's that guy
Wow.
that left Charmander on the rock. He's not even Gary.
Wow.
God.
Spoilers for Pokemon,
I
guys.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
yeah.
Can I try to speak with? Can I speak with them?
Yeah, you can try to speak with them.
Are you okay?
Who said that?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
You hear almost like a clearing of the throat, and then, who said that?
um,
You nerd.
I
Oh my god.
I did.
Who's I? Who's I?
Um,
And you see that this snake is just kind of trying to look around.
oh no, my name's Monty. You're wearing something to keep you from seeing. Um, I do you
Monty, the longer it takes you to speak, the tighter Lawrence holds onto your hand, and the lower the snake ducks. It seems to have zeroed in on you at this point, and you end up with like little flickery snake tongue right in your face.
Okay, I'm going to um I will reach my other hand out up so that the snake can smell it and hope that it figures out that I don't want to hurt it. I want to help it.
The moment you do this, Lawrence holds your hand so tight it might break it.
Poor Lawrence.
You do end up, however, with a snake snoot in your hand.
Cute.
Aw.
Oh
I
my
would just
god.
Aw.
carefully I just ask the snake if I can pet his head. Like, um, is do you want do you want to be here? Doesn't look very comfortable to be in that helmet.
Please excuse me as I just delete everything that my cat just typed on the
Saw that.
keyboard. Um, can you please repeat that question because the DM was otherwise occupied hurrying a cat off the desk?
Oh yes. So Monty is going to with his hand on the snake's nose. It's and its snoot, just very carefully petting it and letting it know that it's like he doesn't want to hurt the snake at all. Do you want to be here? Are you being forced to be here?
Do I look like I'm here without a choice?
Right. I didn't think you were.
Do I look like I've given any sort of permission for me to have this shit on my face?
Where is it that you where is it that you live? I want to take I want to bring you back to where you're supposed to be. And take that thing off you.
I don't know. I've just been living in a box of a room for most of my life.
Um,
Sometimes bloke comes in and then I can see shit for a little while. Most of the time, can't.
right. I
It's very
I think
boring.
I it sounds very boring. I think and I think I know someplace better that you could potentially live. Would you like to follow me?
I mean, sounds a little bit fake, but I suppose I could.
We have a basement under the school that there aren't too many people in,
I'm sorry,
and
please explain it to me again. What is a basement?
it's a large cavern
Aye.
that you'd be free to slither through to your heart's content.
Okay, but what is a cavern?
Uh, it's like it's not a box. It's a big open space.
Why? Not a
Yeah,
box. That sounds like
not
a
a
step up,
box.
innit?
It's not a box. It's very big. There's water nearby. Um, you can you can slither around to your heart's content. There are all sorts of stalactites and stalagmites, and there are other
What's a
animals.
stalactite?
God.
Stalagmite? A stalagnite?
Oh my
Stigma?
god.
There are these big old rocks that come out of the ground and from the ceiling, and it.
Alright, but what's a rock?
I think I need to take you to the basement to show you. I think I need to take you there to show you what it is. It's so much. It's like you know what you feel underneath you right now.
Why would I
That's
thought that that was just the floor?
it is, but it's made out of rock, and rocks can be rocks come in all different shapes, and they can grow, which is what stalactites and stalagmites are. They dripping water, and I I think you could. It's not a box, and there's a lot to explore down there.
Are there things to chase?
Yes,
Are there things to eat?
yes,
All
and
right, I think that that's a far better plan than what I got at the moment.
yeah, good. Um,
So
I guess
nice.
follow, and I can always bring down. What is it that you like to eat? I can bring things for you to
Oh, I
eat if
like to eat a
there's.
few people.
I think I can
Like,
probably.
there are these things you see that have legs, and they walk on two of them, and then they've got strange stuff coming out of their head.
Um, I I I do. I think I have a couple people in mind that you could possibly. Um, I
I don't know
would
if
have.
that's the solution.
Look,
And
I
shut
just let him
up
do
with
his
the
when the
thing.
snake.
man comes into the room, when the man comes into the room and takes the thing off my head, I get to
Mm-hmm.
eat a couple, or I can turn them to stone. They're quite decorative then.
Knows what stone is, does not know what rock is.
So how you turn them to stone? Stone is just another word for rock.
No, no, stone is different. I know what stone is. Stone is what I turn people into.
Okay. But if you, I will take you to the caverns. I just have to ask one favor when we get there, and that is that you please do not eat me and my friends.
Well, that depends. Like, are you a thing with two legs and the stuff that comes out of your head?
Um, no, I'm not.
Well, all right, then I won't eat you.
Oh my god.
And Monty's gonna
I mean,
turn
unless
to.
you're tasty too,
I
then I might.
I don't think I'd be very tasty. Rather gamey. Um, and Monty just turns to Lawrence and says, "I I need you to go to my friends. I'm gonna escort the snakes to the basement, and I don't want anything to happen to you. They are hungry."
You see at this that Lawrence turns a very particular shade of white, whiter than he already is.
Mhm.
Indeed, I have no idea quite where your friends are,
Oh,
but
um,
unless, of course, if you're talking about the basilisk, and he kind of motions
no,
towards the giant snake that you've been petting for the last few minutes.
no, 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 not the basilisk. I'm escorting them out of here so they don't hurt anyone. Um, bringing
Where
them to.
exactly?
I'm bringing them
Escorting.
to. Sorry.
Lawrence is just like, right, yes, escorting them. Indeed.
Yes, yes. To the caverns underneath the school, which isn't the best idea, but it's
Yeah,
a better.
Lawrence is like giving you an expression that is just like, this is the worst idea he's ever heard.
It's it's a it's a it's a
You're
better idea
just
than.
do forgive me, Monty, but it appears as though you are just taking one highly dangerous thing and transporting it from one place to another. It still remains highly dangerous.
It does, but it I will be taking it out of the immediate danger so that I can do research to find out where they come from and bring them home. Send them home. I I don't want everyone I don't want I don't want everyone to get hurt. And if I can postpone that and look for a better solution, then I will.
All right, I trust you.
Thank you. And Monty's gonna get on his Rocky Talkie, get on Rock's app, and just sort of be like, who else is who is on the dance floor? I need you to watch over Lawrence. I need you to be with him, or send him. I'll send him to you. I'm taking care of the basilisks.
You're taking care of the basilisks?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I'm talking to the basilisks, and I'm bringing them to a location that is not here.
Hmm.
Oh,
You're
okay.
going by yourself
Yes,
with a thing that can turn you to stone.
yes. I it it's a risk that I'm willing to take.
Anybody who would
That's why
like
I'm
to,
doing this
please roll a
alone.
perception check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yes.
that. I'm gonna do that thing.
I would like to do that.
Oh, I got a natural one.
17.
You are just rolling some bangers today.
Yeah.
19.
19?
15.
I got an 8.
17.
Okay. Tink, Yuli, Yenna, from your vantage points, you hear a strange hush go over the room. Yuli, for this perception check, Yuli, Yenna, are you looking out from under the table? I
Yeah.
would like to know what kind of information to be giving you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yuli's looking under the tablecloth. Like sort of flat against the ground.
It is very clear that most of the people who were in this room have now been stopped, and appear to be magically silent at this point, mainly towards the entry doors. But over towards the stage, you see Xander, Xanth's brother, is sat upon the table there, watching Monty talk to the snake with
Yeah, I
Oh.
was
high
gonna
key
ask.
amusement.
I was gonna ask about that.
Well, that's cool.
Uh, hypothetical
I get it.
question. Hypothetical question, DM. How far
Mhm.
away are is Tink from Xander?
It's funny that you should say that because about the point that you see Xander on the stage watching Monty and his new snake friend have a conversation is about the point that Belial tugs you through a door off to the side.
Um,
It's one of the service entries,
we
but you are quite close. You're within, say, a 50-foot radius.
okay. We have
Um
to do something. We can't just leave.
We are leaving and we are going right now. And he pulls you out of the room.
No, Tink pulls him back.
Belial pulls you back. Roll opposed strength.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well.
The two clerics have a fight in the corner.
Yeah.
It's a 9 for me.
Well, Belial rolled an 11, so he wins.
You're both so
We're
strong.
very strong boys.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Pinches muscle.
I think you mean Pinch's skin.
Don't be rude. I mean, like, Tink's gonna be like arguing with him, but if we want to go to someone else, we can.
If I can do a couple things, I would
Yeah.
definitely like, since I already have the rock out, I would be like, Monty, Sander is looking at you. He is watching you talk to that snake.
This is on the all channel chat for
Oh,
rocks, right?
Yeah, for
Yep.
sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm fucking Misty stepping over to my brother. I'm not doing this.
I'd also like to prepare an action to throw my dagger if I need to, if like a fight starts.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice.
Okay. Prepared action is taken.
Yuli takes out a pen.
The pen is
Oh my
mightier
gosh.
than the sword. She's gonna fucking
Yuli
throw
looks
it
at the
you.
camera and winks.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm Misty stepping as close as I can get with 30 feet, and then just like mom jogging the rest of the way to try to get
Cute.
Xander's line of sight.
I would just like to inform Yuli, you have just been given a natural 20
Oh,
Oh my god.
in case you want to use it for an
Use
epic
it
pen
when-
throw.
From Arnar? Oh my
From
god, thank you
Arnar.
so much. Oh, yes.
Yes.
I will say, Xanth, you can get fairly close. You get within a couple of meters of Monty, and I would like you to roll perception as you end your Misty Step.
okay. Oh, 18. Look at me.
You're like 2 feet away from your brother's right-hand woman, who is looking at you with no small amount of shock.
He's gonna uh white people smile her and keep dragging them back up to
Fucking man.
You see her eyebrows just kind of go skyward, and she tries to reach out to grab your wrist.
I mean, if they can just slip out of it, they're just gonna go up to Xander, like
Roll me a dex save.
okay.
We'll see if you can miss it.
It's a natural one.
Yeah, you start trying to make your way for Xander, and she grabs your wrist and tugs you back, and it's like, "What are you doing here so late? You were supposed to be here ages ago."
I'm sorry, I didn't really know what was going on.
Do you have the keys? We've taken care of the professors. Do you have the keys?
The professors?
Xanth, as you are told this, you realize you haven't seen any of the professors anywhere in the room since you've come back in. Mind you, you've not seen much of anything because of, the darkness.
Yeah.
But, like, you haven't heard them either. And you know by this point, unless Balthazar is being lazy, someone should have stepped in.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the plan. They've been put asleep. They are currently elsewhere. Do you have the keys or not?
I do, but I'm going to give them to my brother because that's the part of
That
the
wasn't
plan.
the plan. No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
you're talking.
Good bluff, good bluff, good bluff.
Good try.
roll deception.
God.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 6, but I got a 14.
14 total.
Yeah.
You see, she's going, no, it wasn't. He didn't tell me about that.
We're brothers. We just happen to. They start walking backwards away from the sister.
And Talia kind of lets go of your wrist, but is sort of jogging after you still. It's like, Xanth, I really don't think that you should get in his way when he's on a job like this. We
I.
usually try and keep you out of the way.
Yeah, well, it's fine. He's gonna speed walk, just trying to stay a little further ahead of her.
Xanth, anybody who's looking in Xander's direction, apart from Tink, who is being dragged down a hallway at this point, arguing, roll perception, please.
Would we
Another
be able to
three.
hear them talking about like taking care of the professors?
15.
You would not have been able to hear that over the Rocks app, no, unfortunately.
Just checking. 16.
Dukes, is that my eyes glued shut your last roll?
Yeah.
A 3. Okay. So Monty, Yana, with a 15 and a 16 respectively, you see that Xander has like started to line up what appears to be a shot with a crossbow towards Monty. Monty, you are staring down a crossbow.
What I'm gonna do is I am just gonna full on shove Lawrence out of the way if he's still standing next to me. And
Lawrence
um
falls to the ground in a heap.
you'll thank me for it later, I'm sorry. And he's gonna whisper to he's gonna say to the snakes, like, follow me. We're going now.
Are you attempting to move fast enough that that Xander cannot line up a shot?
That is my attempt.
How far away is Monty from the table that Yenna's hiding under?
About 50 feet.
50 feet?
Yeah, like the room
Oh,
itself is about 150 feet across, and Monty's kind of towards the center of it.
uh, Yenna's gonna run out from under the table and cast haste. Gonna move the 20 feet that she needs for that.
Okay. You drag the weave to your bidding and cast haste.
Yep. +2 AC, advantage on Dex saving throws.
Oh.
You get an extra action, which includes dash.
You get also more movement speed, right?
I think the extra movement speed comes from being able. Oh yes, it's
Uh,
doubled.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So Monty, as you take that step to move, you feel the you feel the weave kind of slam into you and start to hasten your steps.
Okay.
And as I tell you all to roll initiative, we're going to go on break.
Initiative in this game?
Battling
Initiative
in
in this
Hellions?
economy? Oh, honey, no.
Surely
No,
not.
no.
Occasionally, we do encounters. All right, we are gonna go for a break. Everybody who is watching at home, please go hydrate yourself. Go stretch. Go grab a snack. Go meditate. Go touch grass.
Reflect on your
Say hello
choices.
to your pet. Like send something nice to someone on the internet. Like just go do something cool for 10 minutes and we'll be right back.
See you soon. And we're back. Okay, we did it.
Greetings
We
and
did it.
salutation. We
Oh.
came back finally.
We're home.
We're home.
Sorry
We
about
did
how
it.
long that break was. DM needed a mental moment. It's all fine. It's all good.
We're back. We're back.
We're back.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat. We're dad.
No.
Welcome to part 2 of Hellions of Windmore. Wow, whoa, no, that was a throwback. Hellions of
Oh.
Carnocht. God
Wow.
damn. It hasn't
I
been
felt
that
like
for
I
2
just had an
seasons.
aneurysm for a second.
Whew.
Yeah, I didn't even realize for a minute. I was like, yeah, that's normal.
No, I will assure you all you are watching the right show. This is Hellions of Carnocht. Um, we go into part 2 after I hope that you've all had a very restful and wonderful break. As the group of Hellions themselves rolled initiative against Xander, Xanth's brother, who has invaded the ball with his team and several large snakes that appear to be wearing blinders. There is a strange hush that has settled over the multiple people who are still in the hall. And Tink, as we come into your turn, you see Xander's team appears to have surrounded several people. A lot of them are standing still, some in fear. Most of them appear to be younger students. You don't see the tutors anywhere. And you see this through the doorway that Belial is attempting to drag you through.
Okay. Tink is just gonna be like complaining and struggling and eventually settles on isn't there some kind of thing where like if there are people that are hurt or in danger you like have to help them? Isn't that like a thing?
Are you really trying to convince me to go back on my cleric oath right now?
Did I don't know what else to do. People are going to get hurt in there. There are basilisks. You saw them.
I'm trying to get you to safety. I can always return.
I can...
Roll persuasion.
Tink is offended that this man thinks
Yeah, I
he
was
can't
gonna say, I
fight.
could hear it.
The persuasion is bad, but Tink is very obviously extremely offended right now. It's seven persuasion. Um,
Yeah, he's still holding on tight. If you would like to try and remove yourself from Belial's grasp, please make a strength check for me.
okay. Yeah, let's see how that goes.
Wow.
It's a 7. I
Tink's
don't
just
get
gonna
to
be over
add
here
anything
playing
to that.
rollies for the next like.
No,
Yeah.
but yeah, no. I think actually when he says that, Tink might stop struggling and just look at him and say, I can take care of myself. I'm more of an asset in there than I am out here.
Roll persuasion. For the second time this time.
17.
You see Belial kind of grits his teeth and looks quite obviously unhappy before he lets go of your wrist and says, I really wish that you would just let me protect you sometimes.
Then,
You are free to move.
then come with me. And he's gonna storm back into the room. which I assume will be my movement.
Yes, storming back into the room will be your movement. This entire conversation with Delisle will count as your action. Would you like to take a bonus action?
uh, um, can I think just to make sure that he doesn't immediately get called out by getting hit and attacked. He's gonna cast Sanctuary on himself as a bonus action.
Okay.
And yeah, so any creature who tries to attack him or cause harm to him must first make a Wisdom saving throw. So
All right. Good to know.
yeah.
Monty, what are you doing?
Yes.
You have a
Um,
snake to the left of you, Lawrence to the right. Here you are, stuck in the. Okay, yeah, never
yeah.
mind. Right. What would you like to do? You are staring down Xander's crossbow.
Yep.
Still hasted.
I have been hasted.
You have.
I have been hasted. So I am going to haste my way out of the space, hopefully. With the snakes hopefully following me behind.
Okay. So you're going to make your way for the door. Even hasted, this will take you 2 turns to get out of the door.
Okay. And I with my parade of 3 giant snakes following me.
For this, I would
Mhm.
just like you to roll a general charisma check for me.
Oh no, my lowest stat. That's an 18.
You motherfucker.
All right. Yes, it is with 3 snakes following you.
Mhm.
You can, in this instance, take a bonus action if you would still like to.
Yes, let me just a quick reminder of what my uh oh, I can dash
Yeah.
as a bonus action.
Yeah,
So
you can.
yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Um,
Dashing gets
mhm,
you just to the outside of all of the people that appear to have been gathered by the front door.
mhm.
All of whom start to look immediately terrified at the fact you are being followed by 3 giant snakes,
Yep.
including and not limited to the people who are holding them prisoner.
Mhm. And I'm just gonna like look at all of look at the people and just go move.
Roll persuasion. Or intimidation, whichever you would rather.
Is higher. All right, so persuasion is a 15.
Okay, with persuasion at a 15, you see the gathered people, the crowd, appear to be quite divided. Some of them have already started moving on your command. Others seem to have locked up in fear. It will still take the action of your next turn to leave. Or the movement of
Yeah,
your next turn, rather, to leave.
that's good.
Yuli.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? You are under a table, peering out from underneath the tablecloth.
I know. So just to make sure that I understand everything that's going on, Monty is leaving, the snakes are following. Xanth is approaching Xander, but Xander hasn't seen him yet. Correct?
Correct.
Xander is pointing a crossbow at Monty still. Yenna has jumped out from under the table and hasted Monty.
Yep.
Okay. um I think Yuli would also jump out from under the table. Um and I'd like to still, I know that I already prepared the action, but I think I'm still going to hold my action to try and if he let me know if I can do this or not.
Yeah, of course.
If Xander goes to use the crossbow, I want Yuli to try to get the crossbow out of his hand. Basically, like throw her dagger to like
I will remind you,
either.
you already have that as a prepped action, and his crossbow is raised currently and aimed at Monty.
Great. I would like to do that then.
And I will also remind you that you have a d20 that was
My
given
D,
to you by
yeah,
Ooh,
chat.
natural
my
20.
my nat 20. I'll use it.
So you're going to throw your pen.
Yeah. It looks like a pen, but when she takes the cap off, it's a dagger.
Yes.
Um
Oh, I love it.
yeah.
Sweet.
And yeah, I'm going to throw it and try to throw it in a way where it snaps the wire of the bow part so that it won't
Oh,
work.
okay. All right. In which case, that would kind of count as a trick shot. So I would like you to roll both an attack roll and a dexterity roll, or a sleight of hand.
Okay. Are we treating like the attack as a nat 20 and then the dexterity is to see whether or not I'm
That
able
is your
to.
choice. That is your choice. Um, you can guarantee that the shot hits the string with the d20 if you wanted to use that for your dexterity, or you can guarantee that it hits it all if you use it for the attack roll.
Um I'd like to guarantee that it makes it so the crossbow doesn't work. I think that that's
Okay,
more
so we'll
important
use
than like. So I'm rolling to hit instead, correct?
yes, yes, you're rolling to hit.
Okay, let's go, baby. I got a 16.
A 16
Yeah.
just hits.
Ah!
Wow.
Dabs, 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 dabs.
Dab, dab, dab.
Oh my
Can I get
god.
some doob dab in chat? No.
Dab, 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 dab.
Thanks, Deacon.
Would you like to describe what happens? Would you like to describe how Xander receives damage?
I think Yuli has been like sort of like wishy-washy, right? She's watching all this happen. And it's like, I don't know if I should get involved. And then Yenna, of course, being Yenna, just jumps out and is in it. And that sort of knocks Yuli out of it. Like, of course, I need to help. So she hops out and she throws this dagger and it the crossbow part of it, it's like the dagger goes right through. I don't know on this type of crossbow whether or not it would be like a bit of thin wood or if it would be string, but whatever it is, it goes directly through it, and it almost seems to like backfire on him a bit because it was all queued up and ready to go.
Okay, so the bolt itself lurches backwards from where it had been held restrained by the crossbow string. Roll damage for me.
Okay.
I'll let you roll the damage for this.
Fuck him up.
I assume I don't get sneak. I was hiding under the table, but
I'm gonna say you do because you were hiding under the table.
okay.
Like you are not
Um,
in an easily perceivable area.
I rolled low on sneak, but it's 11 total.
11 total. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know. You see that as the bolt lurches backwards and does its damage, Xander kind of rears back, swearing, shaking his hand, and drops that crossbow.
Yes.
Yes, you motherfucker.
Yes.
Okay,
Yenna.
fantastic.
Oh,
Wait.
if it, I was
Can
gonna
I
say,
can
is your
I
turn done? I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
sorry, can I do something
No,
with my
no,
bonus
sorry.
action?
Yeah, go for it. It's just it's me forgetting that you have a bonus action.
No,
Go
it's
on.
fine. I would like to use eye for deceit to see if there's anything that I can uh perceive about what's going on in here that could be helpful to us. I guess specifically because I'm focused on Xander right now is I want to see if there's any like spells that he's concentrating on or anything like that.
Okay. Um, with Eye for Deceit, since this is
Yeah.
the first time that we're using this campaign, do you have to do any rolls? Are there any
Or eye
specifics
for
about it?
detail, I'm sorry.
Eye for detail.
So you use a bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or make an investigation check to uncover or decipher a clue.
Okay, in which case, I would like you to roll me a perception check.
I got an 8. Not great.
You notice on Xander's belt. You can't be sure if this is magic or not, but you remember it from the last time that you faced off against Xander and the basilisks. Is what appears to be a small flute
Okay.
that you had all theorized controlled the basilisks last time. That still appears to be there.
Okay. Cool. That's my turn. Thank you.
Okay, Yenna, you've just seen that shot hit Xander
Your
and for him to
fucking
stumble while Monty has booked it with some
your
snakies.
girlfriend is so
Man.
badass.
So, real question: how dumb is Yenna? Because I don't think she fully understands what's happening with the snakes, and just sees 3 snakes chasing Monty.
Um,
I mean, we saw Monty talking to the snakes,
yeah, Monty
Yeah,
right?
did say into the stone that he was going to
yeah,
try and take
okay.
the snake
Yeah.
somewhere.
She's not
It
gonna
depends on
attack
how
the
much you
fucking
trust
snake.
Monty, maybe.
I mean, like, she's terrified of these things, and she's just watching through them chase an ally, if nothing else. It's like, ugh, that's
If you would
horrifying.
like to make a wisdom check, go right ahead.
Sure, let's do that. Otherwise, she's gonna squish Xander. Let's call that a 14.
Then Yenna is wise enough to know that Monty is taking the snakes somewhere.
Okay,
Though for a hot stopping second, there is that fear that they are chasing him.
yeah. She's just gonna do like the horror movie turn to Xander, watch him get beaten in the fucking face by his own crossbow. And she's gonna be like, ah! And she's gonna cast Magnify Gravity on him at 3rd level.
Magnify gravity.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the
Mm.
Constitution
save?
saving throw, of DC 15.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll some dice.
And Xander only gets a 12.
Cool. That's fantastic. I love this game. Um, so I get 1 extra D8 if it's higher. So I get to 48 force damage.
Oh
Hmm.
my god.
9, 6 is 15 points of force damage. It is a 10-foot radius sphere around him, centered on him,
The, f-
and his speed is halved.
the first thing that you notice is that the wood cracks under the sheer pressure of Xander's magnified mass under this gravity spell. The next thing you see is he completely just
stumbles under the new weight of just how heavy he is. Um, he's obviously straining, never mind the fact of like the damage that he's just taken. What are you doing for bonus actions or movement?
She's gonna run back over to Yuli, maybe under the table. She's very scared.
You can do a running slide under the table if you would like to.
Yeah, let's do it. Going back. Fuck that shit.
It's
I love the
amazing.
idea of both girls popping out from under the table and Yenna sliding back under the table, and Hyunwoo's like, "What? What's happening?"
Yeah, no, Hyunwoo is just clueless under the table right now. I will tell you right now, he has failed pretty much every perception check.
Oh my
Oh.
god, homie.
I love him.
Oh,
The
he's so
perfect man.
stupid. I love
He's a
him.
perfect boy.
So dumb.
He tries hard.
He does.
Speaking of
Mm.
good boys, Belial is going to lurch after you, Tink, in a run to try and get further into the room. Immediately take note of the fact that there is obviously someone attacking on stage right now, and is going to look around. You've got Sanctuary already cast on you, haven't you?
Yes. That's
He's
right. He can't
going
blow a spell
to.
slot on me. Gotta do something else.
No, he's gonna smack you back on his way past and cast guidance.
You motherfucker, you're like level 10 and you used guidance for your turn.
Loves a boy.
I know this fucker.
Wow.
And as he does, he's gonna pull a wicked looking dagger from a hidden sheath that was on his back.
Okay. Is it a familiar
And
dagger? I just need to ask.
roll history.
Ba 19.
The moment you see it, your blood runs cold.
Yep.
You know that dagger.
Yep.
That is the very dagger that had slit Belial's throat 2 loops ago. That Ilya had used to try and kill him.
I'm just nodding. You can't hear me, but I'm nodding.
And as his bonus action, Belial is going to run towards the stage where it appears that there are 2 people who are essentially guarding Xander, and is going to try and hamstring one of them. Whether or not that succeeds is that does not succeed. That was a natural 1 to hit. So now Belial is useless. Great.
Good boy.
Xanth,
He also
you're up.
tried.
You've just been watching all of this happen. What you doing?
How far away am I from like the stage and Xander and all that?
Hmm.
How far?
You're about like essentially each of you are about 50 feet away from the stage at the moment.
50 feet away? Oh,
Oh
That's
wait,
pretty
you'd
far.
taken Misty Step to get closer to Monty, hadn't you?
yeah, Misty Step is like 30 feet, if that.
Yeah, you're still looking at about another 30 foot, 20 foot towards Xander on stage.
Okay, I mean, I think I could run up there with my movement speed. You said there are people guarding him. Do they just let me go towards
It
him, or?
roll perception and you can see.
Okay. 5.
You are not engaged. No one attempts to attack you as you run towards Xander.
Mhm.
But then anybody who's with Xander knows that you're his brother.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. um. So he's very heavy, but it's not like an area effect, right? It's just on him. As far as I understand, it's not like the gravity in that area is changed.
Hmm.
Okay.
No, the gravity of that area within 10 foot of Xander, I believe is it an area of effect, Yana?
It is. It's 10-foot radius centered on him.
And what happens to
So,
anybody who enters that radius?
I don't know how persistent it was. I assume it's just there being a problem. What that is. Until the start of my next turn, it is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume it's there.
Hmm. So if you want to get closer to
Do
Xander,
I
that is still in effect.
do I even know that it's there? Because I don't imagine I can
Um,
see it.
roll me another perception check.
Okay. 9.
Uh,
With a 9, no, you don't know that it's there.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless Yana tells you, which it speaking as a
uh,
free action, so go for
actually,
it.
I'm gonna say it actually isn't persistent in that way because it's all the damage and stuff happens when it's cast.
Okay.
So, and it doesn't say anything about like people entering the space.
All right then. In which
Yeah.
case, yes, the effect would have faded by this point.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to him. Just fucking yell at him. Xander!
Xander at this point is still fumbling, having just dropped his crossbow and taken a crossbow bolt to the forehead, and just looks up at you, Xanth, and goes, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be with Talia."
You need to go home. You need to take everyone and go home. And he's gonna try to cast suggestion again.
Okay, what is the save for suggestion?
Wisdom 16.
I really appreciate that both Xander and Xanth are not wise.
Yeah, I mean, we're brothers.
Yeah, yeah, no, with the way that Xander rolls, you guys are definitely brothers.
Wow.
He just rolled a 3, so that's
Amazing.
like a 5 total.
Uh-huh.
So you're using suggestion to try and tell Xander to go home.
To take everyone and go home.
You feel the moment that the weave kind of attaches to Xander and controls his actions, and you know that the suggestion has taken. Is there anything that you would like to do with your bonus action?
Oh man. Um, you know, mm, because I could just use another spell but I can only use a cantrip if I use my sorcery points. Um, no, no, I think I'm good.
Okay. In which case, it is Xander's turn. Can I ask, with suggestion, is there the opportunity to break the spell on their turn?
Let me see.
Or
Um,
is it just once it's taken,
Ooh,
it's taken?
Also, don't want to shoot myself in the foot, but he is half elf, so he would have gotten advantage, I'm pretty sure, on the.
That was with advantage.
Oh my god!
His other roll was a 1.
Incredible.
um, this.
We
No,
love to see it.
so the spell just wears off when he finishes the task that I gave him.
Okay, alright, good to know. You see Xander's
Or if
eyes,
my friends damage him, then the spell ends as well. So
also good to know.
if I can forgetting that, I would like to say in the Rocky Talkies, don't let anyone shoot him. He's going home. Don't shoot him or he's not going to go home. And that's it. Yeah.
You see Xander's eyes glaze over. The spell has definitely taken hold of his mind, and he walks forward with the kind of single-mindedness that can only come from being manipulated by magic. And he holds up a hand, motioning to the others with hand signals that you are familiar with, Xanth, and know are the silent version of Thieves' Cant. And the two by the stage follow without questioning. But Talia, who has been running after you,
Yeah.
stops just a couple of steps behind you and goes, "What did you just do?" And she is going to lunge for you and try and grapple you. I need an opposed strength check, please.
I don't know if I should even roll if that's the case. Oh my god! 17.
Hey.
Hey.
My first good strength check.
I am so sorry.
No.
No, it's okay.
It's a 22.
That's fine.
She takes hold of your wrist and kind of draws you into her chest as if to restrain you. And it's like, did you just double cross us? Was that magic?
No, I didn't do anything.
Xanth, roll history for me.
Okay. 17.
Talia is wearing the goggles, sunglasses, if you will, that they were wearing last time.
Uh-huh.
That you know are useful in detecting magic.
Mm-hmm.
Talia is not going to hurt you this round, but I would like you to roll deception.
This round. Okay. Oh my god. 16.
You see a deep furrow form between her brows, and she doesn't say anything in return. Tink, it's your go. You've just seen Xanth taken captive, if you will, as well as Belial and his dagger, and Monty's leaving. And so it seems is Xander.
I also told you guys this in the walkie-talkie. Please don't hit him.
Yeah.
Yes, please don't hit him. Do I know quick DM question. Do I know if
Yes.
mine and Belial's sending stones work the same way as the Rocky Talkies, or are they more traditional you get one?
What do you mean by
Well, because we're pretty loosey goosey with like the Rocky Talkies and how they're supposed to be
Yeah,
sending.
yeah, we are. Yeah.
Is it the same rule with like the sending stone that
Oh,
like
yeah,
Tink
yeah,
and
yeah,
Belial
yeah, yeah.
have?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Then he will pass on the like Xanth did something, he's leaving. Don't attack the one that looks like Xanth, basically. Don't attack the dark-haired guy that looks like he's in charge. Or we're all fucked.
Okay.
And seeing Xanth, I think. How far away is Tink from Xanth, would you say? So I was like up on the stage, kind of behind-ish, or to the side of Xander, no?
You mean any of Xander's group?
Well, I just mean how close am I to Xanth and Talia, basically?
Oh, to Xanth and Talia, they're on the stage.
Okay.
So
So
you
pretty
were
close.
you were about 20 feet away from them when you went through the doorway. So with your movement last time round, you are right at the edge of the stage right now.
Okay. Um I think I think he may take out his own dagger just as a like prepared action kind of deal. But he's gonna move, and by move I mean recast Sanctuary, instead of on himself, on Xanth.
Okay. So Xanth, anybody who attacks you, they do so at a disadvantage, don't they? With Sanctuary.
They have to pass a Wisdom saving throw in order
Ah,
to
wisdom
attack
save,
him.
right.
And on a failed save, they have to choose a new target or lose the attacker spell. On a failed save, they cannot hit him.
Okay, good to know.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, and he's basically going to prepare to like throw a dagger uh if shit goes south.
So you'd like to hold your action for any signs of aggression from Talia.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that's it. And yeah, and he told Belial not to fuck with Sander.
Yeah.
Uh
Monty,
It's
what are you and your merry band of snakes doing?
I'm leading my merry band of snakes out of the hall um and to the murder basement.
Hey, it takes a little while, but you do manage to clear through the majority of the people. There is still a couple who are frozen stock still, who jump out of the way, probably screaming by the time the snakes get close enough to see the blinders on their eyes or the definition of their scales. But you can definitely get out of the hall into the courtyard in this turn.
Great.
Would you like to do anything with your action or your bonus action?
So with my action, let me just do a quick. So with my action, I'm actually gonna uh um I'm gonna uh sorry, didn't
Oh, alright.
forgetting that I had actions and bonus actions because I was just like, I'm gonna get my snake out of there.
Well, your snakes are out of there. What would you like to do now?
My snakes are out of there. I would like to continue bringing my snakes.
All right. You
I'm
can.
fairly.
I was gonna say, if you would like to, you can dedicate your action and your bonus action to moving still, so you can just get further away if you would like to, or you can hold them.
I would. Oh, I can. I will continue to get further and further away.
Okay. All right. We'll put that towards it then, which means that in that turn you manage to get through the other side of the courtyard, and you
Mhm.
are heading for for the medical wing, or
Yeah.
the colloquially termed murder basement. Yeah. Back inside the hall, Yuli,
Yarp.
you all heard Zant's message. What would you like to do? You don't know the lay of the land because you ducked back under the table. So if you would
I
like,
haven't. Yenna did.
oh, Yenna did, of course, right.
Yeah.
No, in which case you do know the lay of the land. Sorry about that.
I mean, if I'm told not to attack him anymore and I see him like turning to leave, I think she would try to kind of like sneakily follow, even just to grab her dagger that she threw. So how far could I get?
If you wait a certain amount of time till Xander is like level with you, you could start to follow him from that point. But if you want your dagger is on the stage.
Oh, so he's walking in the okay, I see.
He's walking to leave, and he's trying to take the majority of his followers with him.
Right.
It is Talia who's currently causing problems.
Okay. I'm gonna try to sneak over to where my dagger is to get my dagger back.
Okay, can you roll me a stealth?
Yeah. 10?
The moment that you get close to the stage, Talia looks directly at you.
Yuli just freezes.
I'm just gonna jostle Xanth a little bit and go, don't come any closer.
Okay. Um, uh Sorry, what is the situation currently with her and Xanth? Like what position are they in?
She has Xanth grappled.
Right.
There
But
is
like
not a
not
weapon drawn,
right.
but he is definitely grappled and cannot move at this point.
Mm, I'm going to this didn't work super well for me last time. But
Look,
I'm going to
I got shield and hellish rebuke and shit. Just fucking lay it on me.
I was okay. I'm gonna try to scare her, but the problem is last time that I tried to scare someone, they did not do what I was hoping they would do. So
Yeah, you scared them so good they just doubled down.
yeah, exactly. So I
I
guess I'm
will
gonna
say, if you would like to, you can roll insight before you attempt to scare someone.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Do I think that this person that I've never met before is in a mindset where they will do I think that they're the type of person to run if scared or double down if scared?
Or
That's this
slip their
insight
brother's
check.
neck.
Yeah. There's no weapon. They said no weapon.
There's no
Um,
weapon.
14 is my insight check.
With a 14, you get the impression that the majority of Xanth's family seem to have a sneaky streak. They don't seem the kind of people who are willing to stand and fight when the odds on in their favor. And as you see, Xander is leaving and keeps motioning people to leave with him. For every one that leaves, Talia's eyes follow them for just a second
Okay.
with a kind of nervousness.
I would like to attempt to cause fear. It is a wisdom 12 saving throw.
Okay. That's an 11.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I think yeah, Yuli in the moment that there's like this weird silence where they're both staring at each other. Yuli will say, "Everyone's leaving. I mean you're going to be the only one here and to be honest, we outnumber you. Do you really want to take this sort of a gamble?"
And as you say those words, imbued with anxiety and fright, you see Talia frowns and grits her teeth and starts to stumble backwards, dragging Xanth with her.
God, Yuli is so badass today.
It's the dude, I was given a nat 20. That's the only reason.
Listen, you're fucking killing it though.
She is afeared. Is there anything that you would like to do with your bonus action?
Um, I mean, I did an insight check. Was that my bonus
Oh
action?
no, insight checks and perception checks. Those are free for me. Don't worry about that. So you've still got a bonus action.
Um, okay. I guess I have deceit again. Do you guys have any ideas for what I should check for? Anything that could help us?
Mm.
And the peanut gallery was silent.
Yeah, my my ideas are not relevant to Xander and at all.
Yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Oh, wait a sec. Sorry, one second. Oh, you have to cast it as an action. Okay. I was trying to remember if you could cast Mage Hand as a bonus action.
You'd look to see if Talia has anything on her.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I think I'll try and peep out if Talia has anything that stands out to me as like an interesting or unique item.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Nope. It was a 5.
Other than the sunglasses that she is constantly wearing, no. And the sunglasses only stand out because the room is still dark.
Okay. Okay, that's my turn. With my full movement, was I able to grab my dagger?
Yes, I'll say that you can grab your dagger.
Sick. I have my dagger again. Okay, cool.
Okay. Yenna, what are you doing?
Yenna is honestly, if Hyun was still under the table, probably just like cowering with him. She like
Oh
made a
yeah,
mistake.
he can just like be rubbing Yenna's back, being like everything
Yeah,
will be okay.
she's kind of freaking out because she like ran out, realized she made a fucking mistake, and ran back into hiding. She's fully afraid. Um, actually, and if he's soothing her, she'd probably be like, "You need to leave. You need to get the fuck out of here. This is you cannot be here."
Yenna, I'm not going anywhere else.
That's actually stupid. Like legitimately not a good idea.
Yeah, well, stupid for you. And just kind of pokes her shoulder.
To be like, "No, you need to get out of here.
Roll
You could die."
persuasion. Roll persuasion. With disadvantage because Hyunwoo is an idiot.
Truly the dumbest man.
I guess it's just my type. I don't know.
Persuasion's only a 6.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Ah. And she's just gonna like grab both of his hands and be like, "No, you don't understand. If you die, I I I can't deal with that right now."
Then I just won't die.
Continues to like basically like baby rage against his chest with her tiny little hands.
And he is going to lean down and give her a coin, or what appears to be a coin or carved bead.
Aw. Do I recognize this thing?
Roll Arcana.
Yeah, garbage rolls today. 15 total.
You recognize it first and foremost as one of Hyunwoo's devices.
Mm-hmm.
As an artificer, he makes devices that contain certain aspects of the weave, so spells. As for what spell it is, you recognize that there is definitely a spell instilled in it, and that it is an offensive spell, but you cannot tell what it does.
Mm. It's gonna look at him like, "I- this is good, but like you could also just get out of here and like not be near the bullshit." Go back to your room. I'll find you later.
To get Lawrence.
Would you like to do anything else with your turn, Yenna?
No, she's just doing that.
Okay.
Trying to deal with dumb boy.
Belial at this point is going to kind of freeze by the side of the stage, taking in the situation. And he's going to whisper into the Rocky Talkie that he's got into his rucksack and be like, "So, are you supposed to be attacking any of, or are we?"
I think we might be at a bit of a standstill right now. And Tink is like staring directly at is Talia like leaving with Xanth, basically?
Talia is kind of at this point stumbling towards the edge of the stage where the stairs are. So essentially, yes, is attempting to leave with Xanth.
Okay. We don't want to let them take Xanth, I don't think, but I think we might just need to wait for a sec. I don't know.
In which case, Belial is going to hold his actions. Xanth, you are being dragged from the stage.
That's me. Okay.
Talia's hand around your arm is shaking. She's quite clearly afraid.
Does he recognize that? Or is he
Yeah.
okay?
With how well he knows her, yes.
He's just gonna kind of look back at her and he's just be like, I'm gonna go, but if you leave, you're gonna be okay. I'm gonna go. And he's gonna misty step 30 feet away from her.
In Misty stepping 30 feet away, you leave her open completely and utterly.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment that my cat knocks everything over, I'm sorry if you heard that bang over my audio. Um, the moment that you have Misty stepped away from her and left her holding nothing at all,
Mm-hmm.
she
I
turns
still
and runs.
okay. I still have some action left, if that's
Yeah, if
okay.
you would like to take that action, you can, but she'd reserved this action for just in case.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah.
happens immediately.
He-
Huh?
Have we lost
Hello?
audio?
Hello? Are we
Yeah, are we
back?
good?
Did we just
Yeah.
lose Emily?
Possibly?
It's the only person that I haven't heard so far.
Emily?
Emily.
Emily.
Emily?
Hello, Anthony.
Emily!
Chat,
Well,
help us get Emily back.
I do believe in fairies. I do. I do.
I do.
I do believe in fairies.
I do believe in Emily. I do.
I do. I do.
Fuck.
Okay, what should we put in an Emily summoning circle? Quick.
Say this to me.
Oh no.
Oh, she's really gone down.
Oh no.
Oh. I like that Xanth is still here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we're getting typing.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
so-
we're getting
Oh.
a typey text. We're getting a typey
Oh.
text.
Oh,
Oh,
dropped from the
oh.
call though.
Oh no, Xanth.
No, the typing
Oh.
stopped.
Oh
My
no,
power
persuaded
power
went
went
out.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
The timing.
Incredible.
We are a player down. bear with us, please, chat. Sorry for
Yeah,
technical
let's give us a.
difficulties.
I need a technical difficulties screen.
Yeah, I'll make you
The
one.
technical difficulty screen just gonna be like noodle like biting on electric
Noodle
like on
biting
wire.
on some
Oh,
wires.
it
Yes,
Oh
should
done. I'm
be.
gonna
yeah.
draw
That would
it.
be so
It'd be
cute.
so good. Sorry, we're getting
We're
Xanth
receiving
updates.
Emily's last wishes. Yeah.
Emily's last wishes.
Please.
Oh my god.
All right. It looks as though Emily's power has just gone out. So everybody please send Emily good vibes. Um, they will not be back with us tonight.
Hi.
Good night, sweet prince.
Good night, sweet.
But as Talia turns to run away, Xanth reaches out, casting Minor Illusion to make a smoke screen to hide her as she runs towards the door and her leaving comrades. At which point, I think it might be wise if we leave it there for the night.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
because we
But
lost our
Maybe.
friend.
yeah,
No.
we are out of initiative. Xander and his cohort are gone. Monty, you are still leading the snakes down to the murder basement.
Yep.
And if anybody would like to know how that goes next week, you can catch us next Monday. Same D&D time on the same D&D channel. We would like to thank our patrons for their continued support as well as our subscribers. We couldn't do this without you. It means the world. Um, if you like what you've seen tonight and you're a first time follower, or if you're not, please check out our Discord. You'll find a bunch of friendly people and wonderful things there. And if you would like to support us, please take a look at our Patreon or feel free to follow or subscribe. We try to keep everybody updated. Our Patreon has a bunch of cool stuff for you to check out, including like little behind the scenes things, little off camera scenes that don't make it to stream, homebrew content, and lots of other wonderful stuff that you will probably enjoy. Um, a last reminder that we are running our casting call still for our Halloween games. If you would like to check those out, we are looking for some awesome people to join us on stream as we play a Call of Cthulhu and a Monster Hearts game running into Halloween time. And keep your eyes peeled because there will be more games posted in the run up to October. Um, we also
Hey,
have
Dan,
two other
you are-
shows running on the channel right now. We have Reckoning in Dawn's Shadow, which will be taking place on Thursday. If you would like to check that out, DM'd by our very own Fabs. It is a D&D game set in a post-colonialist Asian setting that is honestly fantastic. And I know that I keep saying it, but I love Biani. But we are also running Manhattan by Midnight, again DM'd by Fabs, which is a Vampire the Masquerade game that Danny and Emily are both part of and has just started airing. I think you guys are on episode 3, right?
Yes, tomorrow will be episode 3.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
It'll be very exciting. We're playing very different characters, I feel like, so that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, we're getting into the thick of it.
As for your terrifying teenagers doing terrible things terrifically, we will be back next Monday. One final thank you shout out we would like to actually give to Awesome Dodger, who has been
Yay.
clipping a lot of the episodes for Hellions. You may have seen that especially if you're part of the Discord, you may have seen all of the clips appearing. But we'd just like to give you a thank you shout out for all of your hard work. We really appreciate it. And thank you
Yeah.
all at home for watching. I hope that you guys have had as much fun as we have, and we'll see you next week.
Keep rolling.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.